fake to mix it and now look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
So much about defending the pass is there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that in.
Let's go. Come on with the holding.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh my God. Leave me right there,
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Oh, come on, Lamar. That was a touchdown right there.
They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Just a 5-yard.
Fucking John Ross. I can't get one juke.
Here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, Golden Tate.
Try that.
And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be 10 back. What an ideal punt.
Oh my God, I got hit as I threw the ball.
Great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
Let's go, Joe Mixon down. Let's go. Broke that leg. Let's go. Let's go. Get that leg out of here, cut. Get that leg out of here, cut. Your leg is not welcome here.
We got back-to-back Giants.
2 players gone. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, that was some bullshit.
Now McCoy. That's complete to Slayton. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Oh,
On 1st down, Barkley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on.
oh, come on, hold the ball, baby.
One offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Logan Wilson on the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's McCoy. That's caught by Penny. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah.
that?
Oh, that ain't nowhere in the hell.
Defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play to just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
46-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Off play action, McCoy, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Geno Atkins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd and 12.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, McCoy. Got a man, Slayton. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. 27
I press triangle and right on the analysis to throw outwards and nobody's there.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
I know that play.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
Oh, I missed one.
But over to the defensive side, they now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Logan Wilson.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Fuck you. How was nobody there? Wow.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. He can run for it, and he will. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Gain of 6.
Cover 3 deep. Nobody there.
Now they work on 1st and 10.
First, yeah.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the gun, McCoy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Oh, damn. Oh,
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Go lay down.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
The 49-yard line.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check. 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the slant.
Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
He's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Joe Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down.
Oh,
they
my
actually
God.
closed on
No
all the
block.
passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
No block.
A 43-yard attempt.
We ain't gonna get in there.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd
From the 39. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw
Oh, wrong button.
made the contact just as he's trying to haul it in.
Wrong button.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, McCoy. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and that is incomplete here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And they go play action now. Burrow carrying one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
You gotta be shitting me, man. This motherfucker kids here playing across the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that could alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now they'll head to the line, second and a yard. From the gun, McCoy. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. The delay of game backs them up 5, first and 15. Operating from the gun, McCoy. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We went to advance.
This is a moment, see.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, after a these teams now as the second half continues.
Bro, this game is 0-0 into the third quarter.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw. McCoy. Catch made by Slayton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This was an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run and after the catch, pick up really nice yardage.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. McCoy. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the first half. They continue to feed off that.
Keep playing now. I'll hit you after the game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCoy. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bengals 30-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. McCoy. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
Tate's got it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And they will surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCoy. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Geno Atkins. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Third down. Third and long.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Giants are off now with a 3-0 lead. Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points in the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
Graham Gano set to kick off.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Get your goddamn mic out your mouth.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
No, they ain't
This
got nothing to
offense
do
has
with
played
that.
thus far. To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. 60 Bison.
Oh, yeah, you and the Raven got to play. I got to play that right now.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down. Here's Burrow. It's brought in left side by Tate.
Burrow's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Ain't nobody there. Everybody at the door. Hey.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 38. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Bro, I need you to take the cut restriction off, goddamn. I can't release this 30-year-old ass motherfucker on my team.
Take what off?
The cut restriction. This nigga is 30 years old. I'm trying to cut his
Give a
ass.
fuck.
He is
You know how
30.
many 30-year-old people I got on my team? Deal with it. So the fuck?
I don't use him.
Don't use them then. Put them to the side.
Again, 36. I can't cut his ass.
That motherfucker's 38 years old. I can't cut.
I appreciate y'all watching, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to get one every time I go live, man. Like, share, and comment. It really helps with the algorithm.